We had an incident with a YouTuber recently, and I was like, oh, do I know him? And they said, yeah, his name is Sam Chui. It's always very cheap. You pay $200 to fly one way of never being on time. That is really like consistency that I like. Are you the man in the blue jacket?
Yes.
Very good. Very good.
Nepal Airlines managed to transition from one of the most dangerous to one of the safest airlines in Asia, established a modern fleet of Airbuses, a fancy business class and a solid economy class product as well. But how are they doing in 2025? And how did Sam Chui manage to destroy Nepal's aviation sector? We will get all the answers in today's video. To the channel, my name is Josh Cahill, a multi-award winning aviation YouTuber with over 500 million views, and I love to hold airlines accountable for the promises they make. My favorite hobby? Featuring unique airlines from all over the world. I organized Afghanistan's first all-female flight, and I'm also proudly banned from Qatar Airways. My trip started in Delhi, India, and this was going to be my 5th flight on Nepal's flag carrier. My previous flights on them have always been very entertaining, so I'm looking forward to see what this one has in store as well.
A beautiful namaste from Delhi. So let's check in for Nepal Airlines, an airline that I actually really enjoy. And we always had very entertaining flights when we board one of their planes. So let's go. Which way? Who wants me? Anyone? Hey, how are you? I'm very good, thank you.
Delhi to Kathmandu, gate number 12, boarding terminal seat number. This is your last time.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks for your help, hey? Bye-bye. Hey, bye-bye. So, all checked in, some really lovely ladies at the check-in counter. Now let's head to the gate and let the Nepal adventure start. Every time I fly Nepal Airlines, the delay is at least 2 to 3 hours. But guess what? The plane is just about to touch down here in Delhi on time. So, which suggests that we even might get an on-time departure today, flying into Kathmandu, and maybe get to capture some of the beautiful views over the Himalayas. What a great treat that would be. But yeah, excited.
Nepal Airlines is operating 2 Airbus A330s and 2 Airbus A320s, which were delivered in 2018, marking a new era of a modern fleet, having waved goodbye to the old and outdated Boeing 757s.
And there she is, Nepal Airlines Airbus A330-200, one of 2 they operate for now 7 years, and I didn't think I would ever witness them to arrive on time. Excited. So though the plane arrived over an hour ago, we only started boarding now. It is 4:13. Scheduled departure time is 4:20. So I love that they keep that tradition of never being on time. That is really like consistency that I like. Let's get on board. Hi, how are you? Thank you. Hi, how are you? Hi.
3A, I guess. Excuse me, sir. 3A.
I reckon it is 3A, yes, this way, right? Hi, thank you. So guys, and here we are, welcome back on Nepal Airlines. I think it's my 4th or 5th flight with them, 3rd time in business class. It's always very cheap. You pay $200 to fly one way up front to Kathmandu. The cabin manager came to me, she said, oh Josh, we all know you, we're happy to have you back. And I got a welcome drink already as well. So cheers to a good flight. I find it quite impressive though. We boarded 15 minutes ago and now we're already pushing back. So we're actually leaving on time. So I got to take that back, Nepal Airlines. Finally, let's celebrate an on-time performance today. So guys, since Nepal Airlines has such a history on my channel, reached millions of views, you surely remember my very first flight when I was sitting next to this really weird guy who took his shoes off, who behaved like an absolute animal, who harassed the crew and me. Well, it later turned out that he is a teacher, and I don't lie to you if I say that I got 500 plus comments and messages from his student saying that he is the most annoying human being that they have ever encountered, and they're so happy that he was finally caught out for his horrendous behavior. What a guy he was. Really a crazy individual. But yeah, that's what I love about traveling on exotic airlines such as Nepal Airlines. Alright, flight time 90 minutes. Very much looking forward to the onboard experience, and as usual, the crew on this flight is beyond kind and lovely.
We then made our way to the runway for an on-time departure, and now is also a good time to check out my extra perks, such as access to my WhatsApp group, early access to my videos, behind the scenes, and merch. The link is in the description box below. After we reached cruising altitude, the crew got to work and served a lovely dinner.
So we're a good 20 minutes into the flight. I'll have a hot meal right in front of me. Some chicken pasta with some French fries as well. I don't think I've ever seen French fries served on any airline around the world. Looks delicious. Crew is really lovely. And when they served the food, she was like, please be careful with filming, especially around the flight deck. We had an incident with a YouTuber recently, and I was like, oh, do I know him? And they said, yeah, his name is Sam Chui. So she told me the story. Apparently Sam was traveling with Nepal Airlines and he insisted to visit the flight deck because apparently he said he's famous and it's beneficial for the airline. And quite interestingly, the chief pilot, or the pilot on that flight, is like a celebrity pilot, so he's very famous, and he's quite unpopular within the airline and within the country, mainly due to the fact that he doesn't really care about safety as much as he should. So what he did is he allowed Sam Chui into the flight deck, breaching the safety protocol, and as a result, the celebrity pilot, Vinjai Lama, or whatever his name is, she told me, was then suspended and grounded. But yeah, I've been on a couple of flights with Sam Chui in the past, and I'm not surprised. The way he behaves on airplanes, how he forces his way into certain areas he's not supposed to go, the way he treats cabin crew, especially female cabin crew. There was an incident when we flew Air Astana together, and he called one of the male flight attendants useless for whatever reason. He rushed to the galley and demanded, he handpicked a female cabin crew, and he said to the purser, she's beautiful, she is going to serve me. And that was the moment when I knew that I can't be associated with this guy, and heard so many stories. He's not treating people really nicely, hence I'm calling him out on these occasions, because definitely can't stand when he thinks that his footage comes over treating people nicely. But yeah, not surprised to hear that story from the Nepal Airlines crew as well. And he just didn't get the Nepal Airlines chief pilot grounded, but many more pilots in Nepal as well for breaking plenty of aviation laws. Because of him, filming and documenting the Nepal aviation scene has become extremely difficult, which I experienced on my trip to Lukla. But more about this in next week's video, so don't miss out on that. Of Lukla. So let's see what the French fries taste like. not very good. It tastes like flour. So imagine you take a handful of flour into your mouth. Not very good. Very dry. Gotta flush it down. Chicken pasta. Also a little bit on the dry side, but a lot better than the French fries. But this was also my first meal today, so I'm actually very hungry. Food was actually pretty good. So it's actually pretty nice that they offer a flatbed for such a short flight, but usually, most of the time, they utilize those 330s on their flights to Tokyo. So 7.5 hours from Kathmandu to Japan, and that is, I think, their longest flight that they have in their system. I'm also not 100% sure, but correct me if I'm wrong. Nepal Airlines used to be banned from entering European airspace. I don't know whether that has changed in 2025, because I could imagine flights to London or Frankfurt could be on the cards. And speaking of flights from London, a couple of years ago, I think it was like 2-3 years ago, there was a startup airline from Nepal, and I can't remember what their name was, but I will search for the emails, and they wanted to offer direct flights between Kathmandu and London, apparently on a Dreamliner. I think it never materialized, but yeah, I still remember getting the emails back then from some really eager entrepreneurs who wanted to get that going. Yeah, probably the airplane was a little bit too expensive.
But before we start our descent, a quick word from today's sponsor.
Today's video is sponsored by Surfshark VPN, a service I have been using for the past 5 years. And let me give you a few good reasons why you should get Surfshark VPN as well.
By using Surfshark VPN, you get around online censorship. Whether you want to access TikTok in India, make video calls in the Middle East, or use Instagram in Russia, and all this while protecting your online identity, especially when using public Wi-Fi.
My favorite part? Finding cheaper flight deals by changing my location using a VPN, and I'm also able to access different Netflix libraries or watch the highlights of my favorite football team by getting around geolocation blocking. So all you have to do is go to surfshark.com/Josh Cahill. The link is also in the description box below, or use the code Josh Cahill at checkout to get 4 additional months for free. Now let's go back to the review. So this is actually the first time that I land in Kathmandu during the daytime. I mean, I was always scheduled to land during daylight, but luckily we left on time today, so we might get blessed with some beautiful views. So guys, welcome to Kathmandu International Airport. Quite funny story, there is an Airbus A330 of Turkish Airlines that overran the runway here once. Kathmandu is considered one of the most dangerous airports in the world. There's a lot of crashes here due to the altitude, short runway, the terrain, the weather. Quite a difficult one to land. With most of the airlines, there's a captain landing as well. And yeah, so an Airbus A330 of Turkish Airlines overran the runway, and it was too expensive to recover, so it was just written off, and the plane is still there, and it was turned into an aviation museum now. So if you ever come here and you want to check out that plane, I highly recommend it. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye. So we're going to take you through the arrival experience in Nepal as well. So you can get a visa on arrival. A bit of a hassle. You have to fill out forms and then you have to pay for it and then it lets you into the country. How much is it in euros?
29.
29? Do you have change?
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you, bye. That was the fastest and easiest it has ever been arriving to Nepal. Filling out the form, paying for it, going through immigration, everything in total, 4 minutes. It's a little bit annoying before the luggage belt. So after you cleared immigration, they make you go through an entire security check again. So you have to take everything off just as a pre-check before you go on the flight. Why? I don't know. Hi, how much to the A-loft?
900 rupees.
900 rupees. And you take only cash, I guess?
Only cash, sir. Any other currency?
I have euros.
You can pay now.
How much is it in?
7 euro.
7 euros? I'm going to Lukla tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Did you organize everything?
Yeah, everything's organized, yeah. Hope the weather is good.
Flight or?
Yeah, flying. And there will be somebody waiting.
We are a person with blue jacket.
Blue jacket. All right, cool. Thank you. See ya. Bye. So we're gonna make our way to the A-loft now for one night, and then tomorrow morning. So this is why I recommend you guys to subscribe right now. Tomorrow I'll be taking a flight to Lukla, considered the most dangerous airport in the world. This flight has been on my bucket list for a long, long time, so you should not miss out on that video. It's gonna be good. I hope it's going to be good. I hope the weather is going to be good, because it always depends on the clouds. It's not the season to do it right now, to be honest, but sometimes in life you gotta take chances, and sometimes you get lucky. They said the man in the blue jacket. Are you the man in the blue jacket?
Yes.
Very good. Very good. Thank you. That is very nice of you. Thank you very much.
Where from, sir?
Germany.
Germany.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the car?
Yes.
Beautiful.
So how long is in Nepal, sir?
I am staying here for one night, and tomorrow I go to Lukla.
Oh,
Yeah.
Airbus base camp.
No, I'm just going to do the flight.
Okay.
I do the flight, stay one day there, and I come back.
Okay.
Yeah. Beautiful, thank you. Have a good one. See you, mate. Thank you.
Our reception is on the L floor, sir.
Which one? L. All right. Fantastic. Thank you. So, and here we are, Kathmandu. First time I came here 15 years ago, and I remember how lovely and nice the people were. And every time I visit, they're getting nicer and nicer. In a world where everyone is so grumpy, Nepal, the people are always so happy and happier by the year, which is a good sign. That was it, Nepal Airlines, fantastic airline for the 90 minutes, for the price, spotless, very happy with it. And yeah, I can strongly recommend you to fly them as well. Check out my Patreon for some extra perks, such as early access to my videos, access to my WhatsApp group, behind the scenes, your name in the credit, the Cahill keyring, so many reasons to join. And I am going to sleep now, because in 8 hours, I'll have to get up again and fly to Lukla, the most dangerous airport in the world. So subscribe right now to not miss out on that video as well. This is it from my side. I will have some snacks. There you go. Go local. See you guys. Good night.